Meredith is causing a rumble due to her leaked article. Bailey is preggers. And we get a special appearance by Dr. Christina Yang. We're going to talk all about it starting right now.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, Buzz.
AfterBuzzers! We're back! We are so excited to be here once again with you guys to talk about this after show of Grey's Anatomy. And what an episode it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a good episode.
Seriously. I am your host, Benny Adams, and before we get into it, I want to introduce you guys to my amazing co-host. To the left of me, this girl is also on Nancy Drew. She is a lover of all dramas. That's why she is on this very after show right now, Miss Chelsie.
Hey guys, so happy to be here, and I'm also in the live chat. So we'll be reading your comments, but come in and join us.
Exactly. And then to the left of Chelsie, you take a quiz with this girl when it comes to Grey's Anatomy. She will beat you like no other. She knows every single detail about this show. Miss Lanisha.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm ready, especially with you guys in the chat. I'm ready to hear exactly what you guys think of this episode.
Yes.
It was a crazy episode. We have so much to talk about today, including some special news and gossip that we can't wait to share with you. But before we get into any more, ladies, what did you think about this episode?
Mind blowing. Oh my gosh. If the procedures weren't enough, just the fact that we basically were getting everything that we wanted. Like, okay, I'm going to shout out one of our other co-hosts, Haley, who couldn't be here. She hit the nail.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody is going to end up going to Pac North.
Yeah.
It's so true. And then I believe it was you that said that you wanted Dr. Avery to have another type of storyline other than just the relationship. And we get to see him actually stand up to Tom. Oh yeah.
Boss move.
Boss
So
move,
good.
Dr. Avery. Okay. He's hot again. Okay. I'm feeling you. You can be my man again.
We're feeling him. No, bouncing off of you, I loved Jackson in this episode. Sometimes I'm not a fan of his decisions, but the way he talked down to Tom was perfect, and he was so sweet and so caring with that family, just saying, you know what, I'll do the surgery, or we're going to have Amelia do the surgery, whatever you choose, but this is going to be covered. Gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
my
season
man.
is definitely starting off on a strong note. We're not even close to the mid-season finale, and already, like, we're getting shock after surprise after OMG. Like, it's crazy. I love it. So I want to start talking about Meredith and her leaked article. She never sent anything, and she only sent in ideas. She never wanted the article to be released yet, but it was leaked, and it's pretty much trashing the hospital where she grew up in, and that she learned every single thing from. And Bailey is not too happy about it whatsoever. What do you think about that whole dynamic with Bailey? Do you think she has a right to be upset about the situation?
No, I think what Bailey's honestly doing is she's taking everything that's bad happening to the hospital and her, and the fact that everything's not going her way. She's taking it all out on Meredith, and I feel bad because that's literally how entertainment works, how media works. They twist your words, you know, not AfterBuzz TV, but the dirty media out there, like that's what they do. So you can't put that all on Meredith. She can't help it, and you can't put it on DeLuca, blaming him for Meredith having those ideas.
Right. Yeah. And speaking of DeLuca, you know, a lot of people, like, there are some people who are all for this article, this list that got leaked, and then there are some people who are against it, and they're blaming DeLuca because they're saying, oh, now they're not going to get jobs because they work at this hospital. What did you think of that? Do you think that's fair for DeLuca to get blamed?
No, I don't think it's fair at all. I think the words just got twisted with what Meredith was trying to say. She was just bouncing off ideas. And of course, with media, they always want to get a good story out of it. So, with Bailey, she did not know that part of it at first. So I could see her just being so upset about it because she might have thought, oh my gosh, Meredith is going behind her back and she's writing all this awful things. And it was just the ideas, but media twisted it into a whole larger amount that really escalated, and that's what really drove people really upset about the whole situation.
Yeah, I agree, why she was, mad at first, but when she did find out, knowing Meredith, come on now, come on. I honestly thought that was going to just be, a makeup time for them. I don't know. I thought it was going to be more of a heart-to-heart, but it just was not working. I will say, though, one of the interns, I believe it's Dr. Taryn. She is the smartest one out of all of them. Yeah. Because everyone was just reading the headlines. She saw past it and was saying, yo, read past these headlines. It's not just about our own environment. It's about the world. There's the
medicine in general.
In general, there's something wrong with it.
Right. Yeah, I really hope we get to see a more deeper storyline with her, because it's obvious that she has a little crush on Meredith, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
This guy. She does. Yeah. She did, we saw in past season. Yeah, she does have a crush on Meredith.
Yeah, but she she does. She looks up to her, and yeah.
No. You're right, because even the patient that had passed away with Meredith even said, I know you got a crush on her.
Right.
Just don't tell her.
Exactly.
No, you're right, definitely.
So Meredith, she's going into damage control like no other. But I just feel like that she's been in this business for so long that she should have known what was going to happen, or she should have prepared better. Do you guys agree, or is this not kind of her fault?
I mean, I saw good intentions towards it. You know what I'm saying? Should she have sent, in her head, when she was saying it, I was like, okay, I see how you thought it was a good idea. You were just giving them topics. I would like to talk about this topic, this topic, this topic. I don't even think she really even mentioned, Grace Sloan. I don't even think she mentioned it even like that, She was just saying these are the issues, and just like any PR people, what's gonna hook people?
Yes,
people don't really care too much about the causes, sadly, especially if it's boring to people. You want the headlines to catch you, so that's what they did.
Her heart was in the right place.
Yeah.
And she was just, again, I think she was just shocked, Meredith was, because she was just bouncing out ideas. She probably thought they were going to run everything by her first, and then she was able to hit the green light, saying, yes, let's move forward with this. But she didn't. They took that control away from her, and that's where this whole disaster started.
Yeah.
But I'm still going back to the fight that DeLuca and Meredith had at the end, too, where DeLuca was just saying, you kind of don't go against it so much. Be a part of the system and help try to fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Go inside and be a part. Fix the solution by being. But I feel like she kind of was. What are you gonna do if you're outside of medicine?
That's true. That's very true.
I'm just sitting here.
Oh, shout out to Amy Wee in the chat. She says, "Who doesn't have a crush on Meredith?"
Exactly.
Gotta like her spunk.
Gotta
like her spunk.
So Meredith, she, like I said, she's going into damage control, and she decides to skip out on her probation to try and just figure out how to fix this. And I want to talk about the special Easter egg that we saw. And we almost didn't even catch it.
No,
we had to rewind
it. Almost catch it. You caught it real good.
I was like, wait, was that Christina Yang? Are you serious right now? But yeah, Christina Yang, she text messages her, and she's like, she says something like, move to Switzerland or something.
Bailey's got to have a fit. Yeah.
And that was just pure Christina right there. I loved it. What did you guys think about that whole, little moment?
I'm so upset that I almost almost missed it. Thank you, Benny, for catching that. Because I was like, Christina, no, she on a whole nother show. I didn't see her. And then you were like, let's rewind it because I know what I saw. And he rewinded it, and I saw Christina actually text me. I was like, I hope this is like a clue.
Yeah.
I really hope this is a clue that she's going to make a guest appearance. I hope. I'm like putting it in the Grey's Anatomy universe. Okay, Christina's going to come. That's what I want.
It's going to happen.
I loved it because no matter what mess Meredith gets herself in, Christina is on her side. Whether she's snarky or she gives good advice, Christina is there. And like Meredith had a point with DeLuca. She's like, I feel like no one's on my side right now, and especially not you. And just to have that little Christina Meredith little moment was perfect. It was much needed.
Yeah, definitely. Her old BFF, well, still BFF, but not there anymore. But like you said, Meredith, she's getting in trouble. I feel like she's continuing to dig herself deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole. Even though she's trying to fix the problem, she's still hurting herself. Pure example, leaving her probation. And like you guys said, DeLuca called her out on it.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Meredith, and we've talked about this so many times, do you think Meredith still thinks she's invincible? And do you think that, the book should be thrown at her? Even though what she's doing, she's trying to make the medical system better.
Right.
But still, she's disobeying the law.
Exactly. I love my Meredith, okay? Don't get me wrong. I love her. But she even said it out of her own mouth. We're friends. I thought I would get treatment and everything. Like, she said it out of her own mouth.
Yeah.
Like, she really does think she could get special treatment. And some of the stuff was unnecessary. Like, you didn't have to leave your work to go over to Bailey. You could have waited after your hours.
Right.
Like, you could have let it, wait.
It was 5 hours.
You
Call her, text her.
Well, Bailey definitely not looking at her phone for Meredith.
No, she's going to be looking the opposite way. She's on the high alert.
Right.
Same thing. Meredith, her intentions are in the right place, but she always does not learn the lesson. And like, she feels like she could just get off of work and just do what she needs to do to try to fix the problem.
Yeah.
And I still love what DeLuca said, work with the broken system to try to change it.
Yeah.
So I think Meredith just feels like she could go against all the laws and the rules and she's still going to be safe. Like, she doesn't realize that her medical license is on the line. And I just kind of want her to take a little bit of a step back. Love Meredith. That's Meredith's character.
Yeah.
Love her. But no, I mean, in a real scenario, in real life, we would all be upset with a Meredith who thinks that she could get away with anything and not have any consequences for it.
Yeah, exactly. I want to talk real quick about the patient that we saw who was killed after someone fell out of an airplane.
Yeah.
Fell on her. The patient pretty much exploded onto her boyfriend.
Oh, God.
Yeah, crazy stuff. She ends up dying as well. And I thought this tied in perfectly with Meredith's storyline, because at the end, they always do this with their music. They always have some type of music that sums up what this whole show is about. And it was I Stand By You. And pretty much, like, this goes exactly with Meredith, who's standing by her after this and who's not standing by her after this.
You got deep with
Oh my God! I tried, you guys.
Wow.
I tried.
We got into the musical aspect.
The
Benny,
music
this is, why
is
you're
my
the
favorite
moderator.
part.
I was like,
Oh, no, you
you're the only
guys.
one that would connect that. That's good.
What did you guys think about all that?
Well, you took the words right out of my mouth now. No, that's good. I agree with you. With the patients, that's why we love this show so much, is that what they're going through, it teaches the doctors lessons as well. And this was one of them where, fortunately, 2 patients passed away. And you're just wondering, okay, who's going to be there for them and who's going to be there for Meredith now? So that was a good tie-in.
My thing is with the scene, sorry, but why did nobody cater to the boyfriend as soon as possible?
Right.
Yeah.
He's just there covered in blood. Oh,
Just
no
waiting
big deal.
in the patient
No big
in the
deal.
waiting room.
There's a toe
I
in
was
his
gonna say,
pocket.
A toe in his pocket.
Yeah, no
normal.
big deal. It's okay.
I was like, I'm glad Link finally catered to him because honestly, like, that's very psychiatric. A person exploded all over him. You don't think he needs help? Hello.
Yeah. No, and that's good because
Oh gosh,
I think that's...
I love that.
Oh, that was good.
Yes.
Because they're always so in tune by the physical stuff, the physical needs, but mental is just as important. So it's good that they brought that in, saying, look, this guy needs help too. Even though he might physically be okay, mentally, when you're seeing something like this, you're not going to be okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I want to touch on something really quick because I completely forgot about this. So the boyfriend whose girlfriend died, he said something that really, really stuck out to me. He said, "It's hard to protect someone when you don't see it," and then he stopped. Again, this ties in with Meredith because obviously she wants to protect these people. She had no idea that this article was going to come out. So it's a very sticky situation on, do you agree, are you with Meredith or are you against her? Because it's not really her fault,
And to bounce off of that, it also falls on DeLuca. Because, he wants to protect her and do everything for her, but at a certain extent, you can only control somebody, you know, for so long, you can't.
I think DeLuca's getting a little upset with Meredith, though.
Oh, yeah, hands down.
He is starting to get to his breaking point and boiling point with her. And DeLuca, was there. He was Team Meredith. But now that he's seeing that she's not quite learning the lesson, he's kind of like, hey, you need to take a step back here.
Right.
So, I don't know. Then Meredith is a strong-willed woman. She's going to be like, either you're with me or you're not. But bye. I don't know if she's going to stick around for that.
Right.
But I think that's why I was getting a little frustrated with Meredith as far as with DeLuca. Because it's like, girl, he cares about you. He's not against you.
Yeah.
He really wants you to be okay. He wants you to stay out of jail. He knows you have kids. He wants you to be a mother. Like, why are you thinking this is him going against you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, DeLuca is definitely stepping up, and he's also the chief resident now.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So yeah, this was a really, really good storyline. Before we go on to anything else, we have a special announcement that we want to tell you guys.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Before we move on to our next topic, we just wanted to say thank you for making AfterBuzz TV the ESPN of TV talk. In order to help us grow, we ask, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave us a comment, and give us a rating on iTunes. Again, we really just want to thank Kevin and Maria for creating AfterBuzz TV because we're able to engage with you as fans, and we're able to do what we love.
Yes. Snap gets me every time.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, guys, if you're in the chat, go ahead and leave a comment. We might be able to read it. Join in on the conversation. We love it. Let's talk about Bailey's storyline. This was a shocker.
Oh, this one was...
This woman cannot catch a break.
Posters.
Like, she is stressing out like no other because of this crazy list. If you were in her position, would you have that same reaction?
Yeah, I would be stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
With her having the menopause and pregnant?
Yeah, well, before she even found out.
Oh, before she found out.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Bailey going through a lot. I would be upset, but I don't think I would take it out on Meredith, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I would take it all out on Meredith. I would be stressed. Heck yeah. Everything's going ballistic. Everything's going wrong.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put all my blame on one person for this.
Yeah, I completely agree. And just to bounce off of you, what's happening at the hospital is terrible. And it's something that Bailey, she can control it if she figures out a way to control it, but it's a very big situation. But for her to get mad at Meredith after Meredith explained to her and said, it was leaked, I never even said anything about the hospital. She still didn't listen to her and she was still pissed off at her. And that's when I was kind of like, Bailey, you need to take a couple of seats and you need to understand where Meredith is coming from. So, I don't know.
A lot of people are not very happy with
Bailey.
What are they saying?
Like in our last episode, a lot of the comments they're getting mad because, and they reminded us about all the times when
that's right.
Bailey had disobeyed the law and a couple of times herself.
Yeah.
One of them was talking about when she put HIV or something like that into another patient, and when they went, basically how she was yelling at Richard Weber when he was boss.
Right.
So yeah, people are not happy by Bailey's double standard.
Yeah.
And then some people in the chat are saying Mary needs to look out for number one, herself and her children. Someone else is saying she needs to take a step back.
Okay.
Amy Wee said Bailey needs another savage. What is it? Savage.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
So I'm really glad they're covering this topic with Bailey with going through menopause. Because that's something, I'm not going to lie, I know nothing about that. Nothing whatsoever about that. Yes, exactly. But not only are they covering that, but shocker moment, Bailey is pregnant.
Everybody pregnant in this show
now.
now.
Were you? So I did not see it coming until the very end when Amelia was giving her news. And I was like, all right, she's pregnant. I guarantee you. Were you guys expecting that?
No,
I was expecting for us to just go deeper, and we are. So I'm happy that it's both.
Yeah.
I just expected menopause. That's what I automatically assumed when she was talking about the hot flashes and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot, she got menopause. Oh Bailey, you're gonna go through it.
And then Meredith is trying to talk to you on top of it. Oh no. But the news when we found out that when she was pregnant afterwards, that was shocking. I'm like, menopause and being pregnant at the same time.
I never heard of that.
I haven't either, but Grace is going to dive into that.
So is that something like in the real world? Is that something medically not possible?
It's possible. It could happen.
Okay.
I do believe that it could happen. I think what had happened was she got pregnant, like the timing. She got pregnant first, and then the menopause came in town.
Okay.
You know? Because, 9 months.
Yeah.
Y'all know how it goes.
Like I said, I am very glad they're covering this topic because I do want to learn more about that because, like I said, I know nothing about that whatsoever. Let's move on to Jackson and Krasnick.
Yeah!
Their favorite topic right here.
To my
Team
man.
Averys.
So pretty much, Krasnick, he bribed this family. This girl needs a medical procedure done on her head.
Yeah. And
he bribes this family, hey, this will be free for you guys if we can film this. And when I heard about this, I was like, this is old Krasnick, seasons ago. What did you guys think about all that?
I totally agree. I was just like, wow, you really built up this character for me to like, because with his relationship with Teddy, I was really starting to like Tom.
Right.
And then, dang, you guys just really brought his character just down with this episode. Like, I was disgusted with him.
Right. And, okay, so I completely agree with that. Krasnick's reasoning for doing this is Meredith. She ties into this storyline also. Her leaked article is affecting all of them, and it's affecting the hospital, and he's doing this so it can help them out. Do you think that's a reasonable explanation for him to be doing that?
He should have let the doctors know. Like, he should have given Avery a heads up saying, look, this is what I was thinking about doing. Are you on board? Because even the mom and dad is just saying, thank you so much for doing this for our daughter, and it's covered, and we just appreciate it. And Avery's just like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And so as just being leadership, you need to have something that huge. You need to make sure everyone's on board for it.
Yeah.
Not saying it's not a terrible idea, because I think a few seasons back, they did something with trying to promote the hospital, and they had the cameras there. And I remember that. Yeah. And I'm surprised, actually, Jackson didn't get flustered with the cameras there, because he always gets flustered when there's cameras on him. But yeah, I just think Tom should have just let everyone know this is what I'm thinking and what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I don't know. There's something, I have a very hard, like, soft spot for a child.
Yeah.
So when I saw, like, that being filmed, I was like, why would you do that? And then how he was acting with the dad, like, oh, the lighting wasn't great, so you have to say your whole sad story all over again.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. And it was so clear that he wasn't thinking about the family.
No.
You know, and that's the big thing for me. Like, I understand that he's looking out for the hospital, but he did it in a just like a completely wrong way.
Yeah. And the
agreed.
chat's all saying, like, their team, Avery.
Oh, yes.
And Jackson's redeeming
Yes.
himself.
And speaking of Jackson, you know, this guy, his mother is Catherine Fox. You know, he ain't scared of nothing.
No, he talked Tom down. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my part.
No, you take it away. But that was just, you know, and Tom was just like taken back too. But that's the thing with Jackson is he has a backbone. And when you push him to his limits, he will push back.
Do you think if Jackson didn't have all this money, would he still have that same backbone?
See, that's what that's why I had a aha moment when Schmidt brought that up. Because he was saying, like, yeah, you have all this stuff. You have no threat.
Exactly.
So, man, I'm just wondering if it's going to take us back to what Maggie was saying. Like, would you be the same type of doctor? Would you have all these guts if, you know, you didn't have all this money and you weren't privileged and you weren't the boss's son and you
Right.
and you own the foundation? Like, would you have this mindset? But at the end of the day, Averys did start off like them. He was just an intern, just like all of them. He had to work his butt off
He had his issues.
He had his issues. And I think he gained this confidence at the end of the day. He gained this leadership because he stepped up like he did now.
Yeah.
And made a decision like a leader. So I honestly think that's just in him.
Right.
I think his confidence is in the right direction because when he started back a few seasons and he couldn't get any surgeries, he knew he was cute. He knew he was good looking. He would use his looks to get
He would do like the
surgeries.
eye thing.
Yes, and be shirtless. And even Teddy was the one that called him out saying, okay, look, you have brains. Stop flaunting yourself. So with the confidence, I like that he's using more of his brain. And if it is a little bit of his power, it's because if it's in the right reason, not because, oh, I'm this rich boy. But I like how he's using it and he's being more self-confident in himself because he's assured of the medicine and what he's learned.
Yeah.
So that is one thing that I like how he switched it with his confidence.
And with the key thing he brought up was he has a kid of his own, so he could relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
that was
think
good.
he just was also just more relatable to it as well.
Right.
In making this decision.
Right. I want to talk about Schmidt real quick and what he said. He pretty much said that he thinks that this should have been filmed. And so it really it could make someone torn about Karasik's decision. After Schmidt said that, were you guys still on that same boat that Karasik was wrong with doing what he did?
Yeah, for me, I don't know. We'll call it a gray area. but I just
that was good. It took me a while.
Gray area. That's not intended.
But bad joke. But I just don't think that this type of situation should have been filmed. I get why Schmidt's feeling in his feelings a little bit, like he wants his job saved pretty much. But hey, there's always Pac North.
Yes.
Play your cards right.
Hey.
You can go over there.
Speaking of Pac North, someone is going over there, Mr. Owen.
Yes.
Yes. And Haley, I am talking to you since you're not here right now. I'm talking to you right now. You called it.
Yes.
Good for you for calling that. What did you guys think about Owen just leaving? and going to Pac North.
So for it, 100% behind him. You know, the way Tom's been treating him.
Yeah.
Last couple of episodes with the whole restraining order. I could see it. Owen is fed up. So, and he felt like an actual doctor again at Pac North. He was stepping in. He was doing what he does best. He was teaching other residents. He's going to make a good difference, I think, at Pac North. So I'm for it.
My favorite part was him saying, like, you didn't fire me. I quit. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's gone.
That was, and
He's out of there.
Karazig had nothing to say after that. He was speechless, which I loved. I loved how he got put in his place twice.
By Avery and by Owen.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So kudos to him. I'm excited to see what lies ahead for him because we haven't really seen anything that big for him yet. So we'll see.
It's taking him back to the army because that place is messed up,
Yeah.
jacked up.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
I'm excited to see how I hope they keep this place. I hope they keep Pac North and we can see
me
it
too.
get bigger and better.
I hope they fire some of them doctors. Them doctors are not right.
They're awful. Like
They're kind of slow.
I get it that they're young and that they're new, but you're working on people.
Okay.
You're the person who's gonna help them stay alive. So
Right.
Yeah.
all right, let's move on to our special segment for the day.
Okay.
Are y'all
I'm a little
ready?
worried.
Yes. Grab your pins, you guys. It's time for Doctor Who.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I did awful the last time. We'll see if I can redeem myself.
For those of you guys who don't know what Doctor Who is, it's a game that we made up last week. I'm going to say a quote from Grey's Anatomy. It could be from this episode or past seasons, okay? So you never know which doctor I am going to quote. And my panelists over here, they're going to try to see which doctor said it. And you guys can play along and help us out. You ready?
Yes.
All right. You know, make Hans scrub me in or I'm kicking you out. Desperate times.
Make on.
I'm going to say it one more
Wait,
time,
say it one more
okay?
time.
You know, make Hans scrub me in or I'm kicking you out. Desperate times.
Oh, gosh.
Ready?
Wait.
I don't have it.
Y'all help them out. Who
We
said
need
it?
help. We need help.
4,
Make this is wrong, but I'm just gonna write it.
1. Write it down.
Okay, give me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
This was so recent too. I feel
I feel like 2. This is not right though. Okay.
Ready? And show your answers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, you said Bailey. You said Schmidt. You're both wrong. This was actually Dr. Yang.
Someone in the chat get it right, Christina.
Christine, who said it?
It was, I'm going to pronounce Garcia.
Schmidt wasn't even on the show then.
Yes.
Yo, they all said it. I'll leave it.
Everyone.
Debbie
You guys are
said
better
it.
than
You
us.
guys are great. So this was the scene that she had to say to Callie, who remember she asked Callie to scrub her in, make her scrub her in when Callie lived with Yang.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. Oh, gosh. We're going way back.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
For this next
No.
one?
He's
You
like,
guys
no.
got this. You guys got this. You ready? But I never win fights with her, even inside my head, so I just shove it all down. I'm going to say it again. You ready?
Oh, gosh.
But I never win fights with her, even inside my head, so I just shove it all down. Who said it? Help him out, guys. Help him out. Who said? I'm going to say it one more time. But I never win fights with her, even inside my head, so I just shove it all down. Who said it?
All right.
All right, ready?
Wait, was this from tonight?
Maybe.
No, I don't think it was from tonight, was it?
Maybe. Ready? Show your answers in 3, 2, 1, go. You said April, you said Owen. This was Amelia, and I
Jeez.
saw someone in the chat, guys.
I know.
Jeez.
I saw Amelia tonight.
Who else said? Yes, you guys are on fire.
Amelia said
Yes.
that tonight?
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
I missed that
I was
one.
like, was this tonight?
Maybe you guys should look at the chat. They trying to help you out, guys. One more. I'm gonna do one more.
Okay, we're getting all these wrong.
And I know you guys got this, okay?
Oh, don't say
I
that.
believe in you. All right? It's a good one, all right? I'm going to call my wife. This is a chief problem.
oh.
Who said it? I'm going to call my wife.
Oh, wait.
this is a chief problem.
Oh, why am I blanking on his
Come
name?
on, I know you guys know this one.
I know this one, but
Oh, yes. Okay, I got it.
I'm gonna look so stupid right now.
All right.
Just warning you guys.
You guys ready?
Yes.
All right, chat, you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Weber.
You said Weber.
Oh my
and you
God,
said
I still messed up.
Chelsea won
I got one right.
again. Yes, Chelsea. She got that one.
I remember it because it was the last the season premiere, wasn't it, with Karev, and they were trying to. Oh no, it was last episode with the Charm sisters.
Yep.
Yes, and they were because they did the whole mix up and
Yep. And then he ended up going with somebody else.
Yes.
He didn't even call.
You didn't even call.
He didn't even go to his wife.
Ah, well, good job. You have some good ones.
You
do.
guys, but you guys in the chat, you guys are
are awesome.
You're
That's
not.
how I know you guys are true fans, because y'all are on it. Y'all
Everyone
got it.
thought in the chat it was Ben too, so you're not. Don't be
Thank
alone.
you.
Oh, you're not alone.
Yeah,
alone.
thank you.
You're not alone.
All right. Well, Doctor Who quiz 2, Benny 0. Let's hope for next week I get a win.
Next week, Benny, I have faith in you.
Yes.
I got you.
You're gonna win it next week. It's gonna be your
I
week.
hope. I
Hey,
hope
you
so.
caught the Easter egg. You caught that Christina Yang was in there. I didn't. So,
All right. Let's go to some news and gossip. What do you got for us?
So, our news and gossip for this week. Grey's Anatomy fans have been playing a guessing game ever since reports surfaced of a main character's possible return in season 16. And the fans have been guessing that Kate Walsh, who plays Addison, is going to make a return. And Walsh had an interview with popculture.com, and when asked, she said, "If I make a return, absolutely anything is possible. If it's the right time and the right storyline, yes, I always considered Shondaland my home." Which would be awesome and amazing. I know we're all thinking, okay, Christina Yang now.
I'm thinking Christina Yang.
I know, she's the one
Yeah.
that has to make a comeback.
She does.
But yeah, that was just released a couple hours ago.
I would love to see
Wow.
Addison
I would love to
back.
see Addison back.
She's not an OG, but she feels like
Yeah.
an OG.
Yes.
So that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
Yes. And we do have one more great news, you guys. With Shondaland, we are, oh my gosh, they just got done celebrating their 350th
Wow.
Yay.
annual show.
That's a major accomplishment.
That's
Oh my God. I
huge.
remember the 300th episode. So 350th?
Yeah.
Woo!
That they're the longest running medical drama,
Yes.
right? I remember
Yeah.
they beat ER,
Yeah.
which was the first longest running medical drama. So good for these guys.
Shonda, go Shonda, man. Go
Shonda.
Seriously,
Shondaland.
the woman can do no wrong.
And
All right, let's go to predictions.
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
What do you guys think is going to happen in the upcoming episodes?
Man, because someone was asking about what I think was going to happen to Meredith and Andrew. This is the rocky part, because Mare was just talking about him being a plaything, and their mindsets are in two separate places. They might not make it. They might not make it. I don't know. They're kind of at two different two ends meet. Oh, and I'm definitely rooting for Amelia. Hopefully Amelia marries Link.
yes.
I want that to
Yeah.
happen.
That was good.
Yeah.
I would say my predictions, Teddy might be going over to Pac North now that Owen is there. So I feel like that could either put a strain on their relationship, or it could help them if she does go over to Pac North.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All right. I think I'm going to go a little bit more with Meredith and DeLuca. I disagree. I don't think they're going to end things. I do think they're ahead for some a bumpy road, some rough waters.
Yes.
But I think that's just going to make them stronger.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I think about them. I definitely do think more doctors are heading over to Pac North, and Pac North is definitely going to get a bigger spotlight than what it has right now. And what else? I think the relationship between Jackson and Vic is going to get stronger. I wouldn't even be surprised if Vic became, more of a main character on this show, because I know she's on the Station 19.
Yeah.
Is she a main character or is she a recurring character? Or
she's a main character on Station 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
But who knows? She might be coming like Ben.
I could see
like,
it.
and see more of her.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it happening. I can see them growing stronger. Or you never know, Jackson and Amelia might get back together. Or Maggie. Maggie. Do not listen to me, guys. Jackson and Maggie.
I don't want Jackson and Amelia to be together.
Wouldn't that be an interesting? That would be very interesting.
You never know it's Graves. You never know.
You never
Exactly. All right,
Yes.
guys. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Ending on that note, thank you guys so much for joining us. Why don't you guys give them your hashtags, follows?
Yes, I'm Lanisha, and you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Lanisha, spelled LANISHA914.
And you can find me on Instagram at Chelsie Overocker. That's Chelsea with an IE. And on Twitter at Chelsie Overocker.
And I'm your host, Benny Adams. You can find me on all social media at Benny J. Adams. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.